As a Chevrolet Geo dealer, you understand how important it is to have a motivated sales staff. Enthusiastic salespeople are essential to achieving dealership sales goals, especially now as we wind down the model year. That's why for the next several weeks, we're conducting a unique program designed to excite salespeople for summer sell-down and to gear up for '92. It's called the Chevrolet Geo Video Walk-Around Contest, the first contest of its kind anywhere. Now, we need your full support and commitment for this contest. That's why we've sent this video right to your home. Your salespeople will also receive a tape at their homes, their own version, which describes contest details and rules. We'll review that program in a moment. In addition, a copy was sent to your dealership just to make sure every salesperson is aware of this unique opportunity. Now let's run through the entire salesperson program for you because it thoroughly describes the contest structure, rules, and judging criteria. I'll return afterwards to review the important role you play in this program.
The function of double wall construction, Mr. Smith, is it keeps those cargo dents inside.
Room for 3 full-size adults in the back and 2 full-size adults in the front.
It gives you that added traction in inclement weather.
Easy to read instrumentation, and our little genius, the smart switch.
How well do you know the Chevrolet and Geo vehicles you sell?
If you can present a small group of features and do it well, you'll not only sell more cars and trucks, you can also win big in this first ever Chevrolet Geo Video Walk-Around Contest.
That's why we've sent this tape announcing the contest to your home. We feel it's that important to capture your attention and describe the contest to you.
This video walk-around contest is the first step in a total program called Experience the Winning Edge, which you'll hear more about as the '92 model year approaches. We'll review the details on how to enter and what prizes are available shortly. But first, we'd like to take a few moments to thank you for your sales efforts this year and ask you to keep up the good work.
As you know, there are only a few weeks left in the '91 model year. These remaining weeks will be vital to maintaining our current leadership in combined passenger car and truck sales. In cars, we've got some must-win products that we need to keep the heat on, like Caprice, the best-selling full-size car in America, Lumina, and Cavalier, which leads Ford's Escort by more than 34,000 sales for the calendar year through June. For Geo, we'd ask you to concentrate your efforts on Storm with its strong $1,000 consumer incentive, and be prepared for Prism in the fall, one of the best small car values on the road.
This spring, for the first time since 1977, Chevrolet passed up Ford to become the leader in full-size truck sales. While we're proud of that accomplishment and thank you for getting us there, it's no time to let up. To show you how close this race is going to be, in the last 10-day selling period of May, we beat Ford by only 1 truck, 1 single truck. It doesn't get any closer than that. Plus, we all know that whoever has full-size leadership is seen as the truck leader overall. While we're in the middle of a very tight race, and we need you to keep the pressure on Ford, especially during the last 5 months of the '91 calendar year, to ensure Chevrolet as a truck leader, you must continue to aggressively sell CK Value. During 1992, we'll introduce the redesigned Suburban, full-size Blazer, and Crew Cab. Without a doubt, we'll have a better and more complete full-size truck lineup than any other manufacturer. It's an opportunity for all of us to win. We know you'll rise to the challenge to keep us in first place.
Now let's look closer at our new walk-around contest. It'll be conducted through September the 7th. You enter by submitting a videotape of yourself conducting a portion of a product, feature, and benefit walk-around. You'll have a chance to win the use of a passenger car, a truck, or a Geo of your choice for a year. In addition, there are hundreds of other valuable cash prizes up for grabs at the branch and national levels. You'll see more about those prizes later in this program.
But the video walk-around contest isn't the only way to participate and win. There's also a 12-question product quiz at the end of this tape. This video package includes an answer form for you to use when completing the questions. Mail back the posted paid, pre-addressed answer form by September 7th, and you can win prizes based on your score.
To be eligible for the video walk-around contest, you must have been employed at least 6 months as a Chevrolet Geo salesperson. If you have, here's how to enter. First, you need to choose a Chevrolet franchise, either passenger cars, trucks, or Geo. Essentially, each franchise is conducting its own video walk-around contest with separate judging and prize allocations.
Secondly, you must select the vehicle to present. We've narrowed your choices down to the following. For those of you in the Northeast and Central marketing areas, you'll present Caprice for the passenger car competition. For trucks, 4-door S10 Blazer 4x4 Tahoe. And for Geo, you'll perform a walk-around on Base Prism sedan.
If you're in the South and West marketing areas, your choices are Base Lumina sedan for passenger cars, CK Pickup 2-wheel drive Silverado for trucks, and Base Storm Coupe for Geo. If you're not sure what marketing area you're in, see the video package for details. Each vehicle has a designated benefit category that goes along with it. By benefit category, we mean those qualities consumers think about when purchasing a car or a truck, like safety or dependability. Your job is to focus your vehicle walk-around on its assigned benefit category, presenting and demonstrating appropriate features for that benefit.
To guide you, we've designed a set of compulsory features for each benefit category. It's similar to figure skating competitions when skaters must complete certain compulsory figures before going on to the freestyle program. Likewise, in your walk-around, you must cover the specific features we've assigned.
So let's run through those vehicles again, this time including their benefit categories and their compulsory features. If you choose Caprice, the benefit category is safety and security, and you will need to cover ABS, keyless entry, and visibility. For Base Lumina sedan, your walk-around should concentrate on dependability and highlight 4-wheel disc brakes, fuel injection, and its quiet ride.
The topic for CK Pickup is dependability and durability, and you must present two-sided galvanized steel, throttle body fuel injection, and the independent front suspension system. And you might even mention that CK Pickup is #1 in America. The topic for S10 Blazer is security and versatility, and your walk-around should include 4-wheel anti-lock brakes, Insta-Track, and 4-door convenience.
When presenting the Base Prism sedan, focus on value and be sure to cover its EPA ratings, underhood serviceability features, and child safety locks. Finally, if you select Base Storm Coupe, the category is sportiness, and you'll need to cover sporty styling and engine performance features like the overhead cam design and multiport fuel injection. We've carefully defined the vehicle's benefit categories and compulsory features because this keeps the entries fairly consistent and lets judges compare apples to apples. Because of time constraints, each video walk-around entry must be completed in 3 minutes or less, and each dealership will be allowed to enter only 1 video walk-around per franchise, 1 for passenger car, 1 for trucks, and 1 for Geo. Your dealership will determine whose videos to use.
Once 3 entries are chosen, the videos must be sent to your Chevrolet Geo branch office to the attention of the branch manager by September 7th. Now, to give you a better idea of what we're after, here's an example of how a typical entry might look. Incidentally, our example is on the Storm hatchback and its practicality, which is not the category for the contest.
Okay, Beth, so what you're looking for is you want a sporty car, but you also need some practicality that you didn't really see in the Eclipse and the Probe that you looked at earlier this week. Let me show you the GeoStorm hatchback. It's a great car. It's based off the GeoStorm that we introduced last year and is one of the top sellers in our dealership, and the hatchback's all new for 1991. It has a unique roof design that affords it some attributes you just might be surprised to find in a sporty car. One of which, it does have a standard rear defog to help in the inclement weather with snow, ice, or fog. And with the touch of just one button, the lift back lifts effortlessly. That's also in part due to the standard gas struts as well. You mentioned you have a mountain bike. Well, it's going to be fairly easy to put it in the vehicle because the rear seat folds flat down. Notice I did say it's flat and it won't be canted, which again gives you a little bit more room. Speaking of room, this box represents 1 cubic foot. The GeoStorm hatchback accommodates up to 22 cubic feet. And to make sure that those cubic feet go in fairly easily, it has a low-level bumper loading level. It's about 30 inches, and it makes it a lot easier on your back and other parts to make sure that everything goes in quite easy. We try and make sure that the vehicle has this type of attributes. You'll also notice that the rear window opens, and if you want to have a little bit of fun, you can take it all the way out. You won't find this in any other product in the market right now. In fact, a number of the Buff books mention that it feels like a convertible with all the practicality of a real life hatchback. It also has a standard cargo tie-down strap, which is going to help secure a number of the items in the back as well. You mentioned that passenger comfort is also important to you, but you didn't want to sacrifice sportiness. Well, you won't with the GeoStorm, but you also have, again, more of the practicality items we were talking about earlier. You have standard doormat pockets on both sides, and standard with the Geo Owner's Manual is an exclusive to Geo, a road atlas. It lists every state in the United States, as well as every Geo dealership. It lists its address, its phone number, and its location, so you can give them a call at any time if you need to talk to them in your travels. We also have 4,100 Geo dealerships across the country. That's over twice as many as Nissan, Toyota, Honda, Mazda, any of the major import brands. You mentioned that passenger comfort is important. Well, first off, you've got an easy entry with the lift of a latch. You can fold the seat right back up to make it easy for them to get in. And if I can borrow your friend Bill, Bill, I believe you're about 6'1", 6'2". If you could please do me a favor and get in the vehicle. I want to show Beth just how much room there really is. You will notice that there's plenty of leg room and headroom as well. In fact, there's 2 to 3 more inches of head and leg room in a GeoStorm hatchback than there is in an Eclipse Laser.
You may have recognized this box Michelle had on hand to illustrate cargo space to her customer, or this yardstick. Demonstrations like these were used in past product training programs, and that's okay. In fact, it's a good idea to review your product training videos for demonstration tips and product information. We certainly encourage new and creative concepts, but more importantly, use ideas that work, even if they've been done before. For example, there are salespeople who actually keep a corroded old muffler at the dealership to illustrate the difference between traditional exhaust systems and the longevity benefits of Chevy's stainless steel exhaust system.
As far as judging is concerned, our panel will be considering 4 general areas: product knowledge, creativity, presentation style, and individual purchase and delivery satisfaction survey scores. For product knowledge, each presenter should convey a genuine understanding of the material presented and must include the compulsory features mentioned earlier. In the creativity category, the judges are looking at how entrants convey features, benefits, and competitive advantages. Presentation style, as you know, is extremely important when working with customers. Our judges will look for clarity, professionalism, and a smooth presentation flow. Finally, PDSS scores. Each entrant will be considered for his or her individual performance on question 7 of the Purchase and Delivery Satisfaction Survey, the same used for Legion of Leaders and Truck Sales Honor Club. Each of the judging categories is worth a possible 25 points for a maximum total score of 100. Judges will determine a score of up to 25 for the product knowledge, creativity, and presentation style categories. Your individual PDSS score, which is based on a 100-point scale, will be multiplied by 0.25 and added in. As a result, there's a possible perfect score of 100 for the contest.
Now that we've reviewed what entrants will be judged on, let's go over some things they won't. Camera work, editing, music, and any graphics or titles used are not considered. These items relate to video production techniques and have no bearing on actual selling skills. When judging begins, all entries are grouped by account area within your branch. From those, the account and development managers narrow the field to 3 entries in each of the passenger car, truck, and Geo competitions. These then go on to branch judging.
At the branch, the field is narrowed to 3 semifinalists in each competition. You'll have a chance to vote for your favorite when you attend your branch's announcement meeting this fall called Experience the Winning Edge. Look for another videotape to arrive in your mailbox in September with more information on meetings in your area. After all the meetings are held in your branch, the top winning videos in each competition will be sent to Detroit to be judged at Chevrolet headquarters. This will determine the national winners, one each for car, truck, and Geo.
There's a host of exciting cash prizes up for grab. Each branch's semifinalists will win $500 for first, $250 for second, and $200 for third place. National winners in each competition will receive $1,000 for third place and $2,000 for second. The top passenger car and Geo walk-around videos will earn the use of a passenger car or Geo of their choice for 1 year. The truck winner can choose any Chevy truck. In total, there are 198 branch and 9 national awards.
The Winning Edge Video Walk-Around Contest is definitely a program we hope you'll have fun with. At the same time, it will help sharpen your product presentation skills for the summer sell-down. In December, a Best of the Best videotape will be sent to your dealership, compiling clips from some of the National Video Walk-Around winners and other entries. Now it's up to you.
Show Chevrolet and your peers that you're among the best of the best.
Following is a 12-question product quiz. Questions are from 2 recent trainer packs, 1991 CK, A Closer Look, and Caprice Takes the Crown. Score 100% and you'll be entered into a prize drawing. In total, 200 individual prizes will be awarded. Turn off the tape until you're ready to proceed. Then, use the answer sheet enclosed with this tape to complete the questions. Mail the answer sheet back to the ProNet Testing Center by September 7th. Questions 1 through 6 are based on information contained in the 1991 CK, A Closer Look Trainer Pack. Question 1. Chevy's Bumper-to-Bumper Plus warranty covers everything but the tires for blank years or blank miles. Ford's basic warranty is only for blank years or blank miles. 1. 2 years, 36,000 miles. 1 year, 12,000 miles. 2. 3 years, 36,000 miles. 2 years, 24,000 miles. 3. 3 years, 50,000 miles. 1 year, 12,000 miles. 4. 3 years, 50,000 miles. 2 years, 24,000 miles. Question 2. Standard safety features on CK include 1. Rear wheel anti-lock brakes and a driver's side airbag. 2. Child restraint seat belts and child-proof door locks. 3. Stabilizer bar and child-proof door locks. 4. Rear wheel anti-lock brakes and child restraint seat belts. Question 3. Since their introduction in the 1988 model year, CK pickups have logged approximately blank miles of real-world use. 1. 45 million. 2. 450 million. 3. 45 billion. 4. 450 billion. Question 4. Most power team combinations on CK offer significantly better fuel economy ratings over Ford's F-Series, thanks in part to 1. Computer-controlled throttle body fuel injection. 2. Multi-port fuel injection. 3. Stainless steel exhaust system. 4. None of the above. Question 5. Ford or Dodge don't offer a pickup body style to match CK's 1. 3500 series dual rear wheel pickup. 2. Fleet side. 3. Fleet side extended cab. 4. Sport side extended cab. Question 6. According to the NADA in April 1991, a 3-year-old Chevy C1500 retains 84% of its original value, compared to blank for a 3-year-old Ford F-150. 1. 75%. 2. 80%. 3. 82%. 4. 87%. Questions 7 through 12 are based on information contained in the recent Caprice Takes the Crown Trainer Pack. Question 7. All Caprice models feature 4-wheel anti-lock brakes standard. Ford Crown Victoria offers them 1. As an extra cost option on all models. 2. Standard on the LX model only. 3. Standard on all models. 4. None of the above. ABS is not available on Crown Victoria. Question 8. A larger fuel tank combined with better EPA highway mileage ratings gives Caprice blank more miles of highway cruising range than Crown Victoria. 1. 52. 2. 63. 3. 77. 4. 98. Question 9. Ford Crown Victoria is not registered as an American-made automobile. 1. True. 2. False. Question 10. In blindfold tests comparing Caprice to the blank, Chevrolet salespeople found Caprice to have a softer ride and more comfortable seating. 1. Ford Crown Victoria. 2. Mercury Grand Marquis. 3. Lexus LS 400. 4. Mercedes 300E. Question 11. None of the following Caprice options are available on Crown Victoria except 1. Dual map lights on the rearview mirror. 2. Heated outside mirrors. 3. Electronic compass. 4. Tilt steering wheel. Question 12. Caprice's roominess is attributed to its 114 cubic feet of interior volume. Crown Victoria offers blank cubic feet of interior space. 1. 107. 2. 109. 3. 110. 4. 112. This completes the product quiz. Mail the answer sheet back to the ProNet Testing Center by September 7th.
As you can see, this is a great opportunity for salespeople to show off their selling skills and win big prizes. It's an exciting first ever program, and we're counting on your help to encourage dealership participation. As you just heard, only 3 entries from each dealership can be accepted, 1 each for car, truck, and Geo. However, to encourage as much participation as possible, we're asking you to conduct a contest of your own within your dealership to decide the 3 videos to be entered. Using the judging criteria described, product knowledge, creativity, presentation style, and PDSS score, pick your 3 best videos. Then send them into your branch, attention branch manager, by September 7th. Although salespeople who've been employed less than 6 months aren't eligible for the video walk-around contest, they can take the quiz and win prizes. Extra answer forms are included with the dealership's video. If you need more forms, please contact ProNet. And remind salespeople all quiz entries should be mailed back by September 7th. Thank you in advance for your cooperation and efforts in this contest. Let's work together to maintain and strengthen the combined car and truck sales leadership which you helped to recapture. Key ingredients to leadership are quality products, advanced technology, and you, the dealer sales organization, who provides Chevrolet with the winning edge.